Welcome back to all my colleagues out there working hard and getting the job done right, and getting it done safely. Message this week here in the middle of April to all of you. We've been working on the fundamentals of safety and some of the basics of safety and what organizations do to create and maintain, sustain a zero harm culture. Here's an idea for each one of us to put in practice immediately. If our greatest asset at each of our locations is our people, we should make every one of our conversations, our pre-shift meetings, our HR meetings, our budget meetings, we should make every one of them begin with a safety share that has to do with our people. Let me see if I can parallel this with a story. My greatest asset at the ranch and here at the house is not the animals or the farm or the horses or the alfalfa or the tractors that we drive, although I do love all that stuff. That's all an ad hoc to what my greatest asset is. My greatest asset is my people, it's my family. So every morning before they go to school, we have a safety share, is what you would call it in the safety industry. We call it a devotional, where somebody gets to share a thought or an idea, and I love it when one of the kids shares an idea. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Before your PR meetings, your pre-shift meetings, or your end of the day meetings, or your budget meetings, or your production meetings, whatever your meetings are, every single time you have a gathering of people together or you have a conference call together, you should just stop, think for a second, and ask for somebody to give a safety share. All a safety share is a best practice that you might have read on the internet that would keep us all safe. You might have gotten a report. It might have been a near hit, near miss that you've experienced or had in the past, and share it with a group. Personal experience. Share personal experience with a group that we could all benefit from. So one of the things I say to my kids all the time when it's my turn is no drugs, no alcohol. I'm always pounding that in. No drugs, no alcohol. No drugs, no alcohol. That's my safety share. I don't want them to find themselves engulfed or trapped in that to where they're going to find themselves hurt or find themselves in a position that they don't want to be in. So people that do that, and when we have our frontline people do it instead of the managers or the safety personnel or the HR director, when we start having our frontline people get safety shares, now you're creating a culture of people that really understand what safety first is all about. So when one of my kids says, "Dad, I have something I want to share," I love that, because the other kids in our household, and Mom and I especially, will listen more intently than if Mom and I share, because we're always expected to share. No different than at our job site. The boss is always expected to lead, always expected to talk. But when you get your front line of people to buy into people first, and our greatest asset is our people, and help us with that initiative, and they start to talk as leaders should, now we're creating a culture of zero harm. Until next week, roll with safety. This is Chad Hymas signing out.